Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome back to our Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Let's Play. This is episode 16. We're officially in the second half. Chapter 15, The Feral Frontier. Got a question of the day for you, but to avoid any spoilers, I'll wait till the end of it if I remember. Other than that, hope y'all doing good, and let's get into it. Hope y'all enjoy. I need to adjust my mic. I think that's good. I put it up the other day because it was starting to get covered in dust. I didn't want to have to clean it a lot, and then I kind of messed up my settings when I had the knobs on it when I was moving it. Oh my! If it isn't young Prince Serenes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nalucci, you're looking well. And feeling well too, thank you very much. This old crow's as spry as ever. Tell me though, how fares your father, King... Larazia. Let's go with that. Same as ever. Since that terrible day, he remains abed. He seldom rises anymore. I'm not surprised. In the span of a few days, he lost his family, his friends, and almost all of his countrymen. Yes. And yet, we're blessed that you're still with us. Prince Racin, if there's anything this doddering old bird can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you. I appreciate your kind sentiment. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Racin. What did I call him? Nalucci, you can talk ancient history later. Leave us at once. Yes, of course. I'm sure you've much to talk about, much to say. I'll just take my leave of you. Please, Prince Racin, make yourself at home. Old Nalucci's always been fond of House Serenes. When he heard the White Prince himself was gracing us with a visit, he could barely contain his joy. So, Prince, what's this all about? We haven't seen your face around here in a long time. I'm naturally quite curious as to your intentions. Your attitude during the Goldoa meeting piqued my interest. What is it you're after, Nessla? Why do you provoke, Tybern? You came all this way for that? Are you serious? Do not mock me, Crow King. Tybern is my father's guardian. If not for him, we might have suffered the end of House Ceres itself. I will not brook any insults to him. Oh, I see. So rather than ally yourself with me, your trusty companion of old, you would side with this new protector. That's an unfortunate shift in attitude. I trust you remember that when you and your sister were young, it was I, and not Tybern, who watched over you. Any change in my bearing can be laid at your roost, Nessla. After all, you, my old friend, are the one who continues to engage in commerce with my enemy, with humans. If you were to change your ways, I'm sure we could rebuild the relationship the two of us once shared. Oh no, that I could never do. You see, humans are essential to the fulfillment of my ambitions. You've changed, Nessla. If this is the path you've chosen, I've nothing left to say. I doubt you could ever understand what it means to guard Kilvis, Prince, to protect an entire country. King Nessla, Duke Tanis of the Binion Imperial Senate has arrived. Bring him in. I don't like that guy. And it's not just because of his, I don't like him. Your Majesty, just now, I brushed against the most splendid specimen. Was that a Serene's noble? They're supposed to be extinct. And what if it were? Oh, I was right. Wonderful. My eyes did not deceive me. Those dazzling white wings, and that shimmering hair sparkling like falling gold dust. That is the crystallization of beauty in its purest form. Duke Oliver, can we please discuss the business at hand? Per your request, we have appropriated several pieces of art from the ships of Duke Gatos? Yes, and you'll be compensated as promised, but right now there is something else I simply must have. Really? Another request? What can we purloin for you today? More art, perhaps? Ho ho, something much more stunning. And if you agree to my proposition, I will double your normal fee. That is a most generous offer. Tell me, what is it you desire? Desire? But surely you've already guessed. I know it's probably not pronounced Nessla, but he's a very cool, calculated... I just can't do his character even if I wanted to. Meeting with the Apostle was fine, but all she did was pay us and give us another job. She answered no questions. Excuse me. I wonder what she's planning. That cargo. I can't help but believe that there were living creatures inside, but What do you suppose the apostle intends to do with them? I don't know. Titania, are all nobles and royals like this? They have plans and paperwork for every little thing, and their speech is as confusing as it is tedious. But, Ike, the other nobles we know are different. There's Princess Valencia and King Gallia and the Dragon Prince, too. All of them have been so nice and friendly and easy to talk to. Perhaps the rudeness of the upper echelon is unique to the Birok class system. Princess Valencia was raised in special circumstances. Maybe that's why she's so different. Bah, I could never get accustomed to the culture of Birok nobles. Hello? Okay, it looks like my mic cut out. Alright, battle report. Marcia was the MVP. That's kind of cool. Ooh, got 10,000 gold from that mission. Suffered no casualties, and no one was seriously injured. Everyone was at their best. That concludes my report. Excuse me. Oh, Soren. Alright, yeah. I was thinking I was in the pre-battle screen. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it, guys. Let's see what we got here. To get him to 20 right now. He is 19. Okay, it's still too low. Is that the right? Whoa, that's too high. Testing, testing. Yeah, that's good. Okay, okay, now his promotion is event locked, as I've said several times. Now that he's level 20, when that event comes up, he'll be ready to go. So now, let's see here. You're promoted, I'm treating you as promoted, you need to promote. she's gonna promote into a paladin. Which I think I think in this game we get to choose what her new weapon is. I don't really remember. Find out. I love promotion growths. Okay, I think Lance is kind of more knightly, or horseback mounted knightly E. Okay, so promoted. Make her level 10. She only gets 20 levels instead of 40, so, well, we'll call 11 promoted. So if I can, I'll make her level 11. I don't think I can, yeah, no. 20 promoted, maxed out, okay. Skills, I don't think I have any. Bandage encounter, nothing I'm worried about right now. Support, no new ones. Info. You're from the northwest nation of Crimea, are you not? You have my condolences for the terrible misfortune that has befallen your country and people. Yet you remain blessed. Fate has brought you here to the grand temple of Manal, to the splendor of Binyan, grandest of all the nations of Teleus. By the way, I hear you're traveling north to the Grand Desert. There are ancient ruins there, you know. They are the remnants of a race known as the Zunanma. Zunanma? Yeah, Zunanma, who come from a civilization that predates our own. I'm sure you'll enjoy the sensation of being immersed in such primordial surroundings. Yeah, it'll be a real picnic. Oh yes, picnics are indeed nice. Oh, but a word of caution. Studying the ruins from afar is one thing, but you would be well advised to keep your distance, for safety's sake. It's said there's a bandit stronghold near the northwest ruins, and we hear occasional reports of strange figures wandering the dunes in the northeast. Be careful. How are your preparations progressing? They're underway. We'll leave within the hour. Your next mission takes you to the Grand Desert. You must choose your companions with care. A desert's just a large patch of sandy soil, is it not? With one major difference. Unlike sandy soil, you'll not find solid earth near the surface. You could dig and find only more sand. Those on foot and horseback may find it difficult to move around. I see. I'm sure that Soren knows much about these things, but... Has something befallen Master Soren? I don't know if he's feeling ill or just moping about. It all started when we arrived in Binyan. Oh. Be that as it may, it won't hurt me to have this information. Can you tell me more? Of course. There's little water in the desert, and the soil is very dry. Few trees or grasses grow there, which means there's no groves or anything else which would provide cover. And, as I mentioned before, those on foot or horseback will find the sand slows their pace considerably. The exceptions are magic users, staff wielders, and thieves. Such people will not be affected to so large a degree. Thieves are agile, so I understand why they would be unaffected, but those skilled in the magical arts? That doesn't make sense. I once heard an explanation from a magic user that I know. He claimed that the spirits he employed flew before him and cleared the sand from his path. However, considering the source, I'm not sure how much of that's true. Who was the source? Prime Minister Sephirin. Would he play a joke like that? Well, the Prime Minister is a very amusing man. But please, allow me to continue my explanation. What else? Others who are unaffected by sand are Pegasus Knights, Wyvern Riders, and other flying units. Oh, and lags too. Terrain features don't seem to affect them much in either form, although they will be slowed some. You said lags, didn't you? Almost everyone here says subhuman. Well, of course. Hurok and lags are both living things. Every precious life was created to be equal by the blessed goddess. The fact there are still those who persecute lags in the land of the goddess, it is deplorable. Are you of a noble house? Yes, I am. One must be of noble birth to serve the goddess. But I thought that all nobles were half-crazed fools who can't speak the truth. You seem quite honest. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, and one last thing. What is it? The desert contains the remnants of more than one lost civilization. Rumor has it that treasures from those times still lie undiscovered beneath the shifting sands. Those with good luck may come across such treasure during battle. Okay, desert level. I actually believe I pulled a map up. Yeah, there it is. Tell me, Soren, are you alright? Hmm? Recently, ever since we reached Binion, in fact, you seem depressed. Is that so? How odd. Well, I can think of nothing specific that's bothering me. Well, if you say so. So it's time for the desert. Which is the best direction to enter from? Soren? Eh? Yeah, what is it? Alright, I know there's something going on. I'm sorry, I was thinking. What is it you wanted? Well, I was gonna ask you for directions, but it's no longer necessary. It looks like we're being met. Ah! Who are you? Answer me. We're mercenaries. We were hired to take care of a group of bandits operating in this area. More of the Senator's dogs. You cast us as thieves so you can murder us and hide your guilt, but we will not be defeated. Mark my words, the day will come when all slaves are free, and then you will pay for your crimes. What on earth are you talking about? No more useless words. Come, my brothers, take them. Army of Lags. Alright. What? You're facing Lags? I don't like the look of this. Glad you know, it doesn't change the fact they're brigands. Do not lower your guard. I know what I'm doing. Everyone, watch your footing in this sand. Take care and fight well. Okay. So, in case, let's see. In case the, words. In case the conversation didn't make it clear, actually, let's do that. The best units to use in these situations, or in the desert rather, are those who are magic users, or thieves, or flyers. The lags apparently also aren't as encumbered. No, encumbered's not the right word. As effective. I don't know, whatever. But we want to get all the treasure. Or as much as we can anyway. Okay, also, Lethy just transformed, so we know they get 4. So he's gonna transform. What is... crap. What is... I can't see her within range. He's gonna transform. Is he gonna transform? He is not. Are these guys? That one will. You will as well. And you know. Okay, so let's just assume it's 9. That's what hers is. I don't want to get attacked. So there's a bunch of items under the sands as well, and I want to make sure to get them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So, obviously you want to use the units who don't incur movement penalty, or not as much anyway. So I'm just gonna have my flyer fly my thief. Something else worth mentioning. Darn it, you attacked me. Something else worth mentioning. There are items buried under the sand. I don't know if that was said in any of the conversations or not. The thieves will always find those items if they wait on a spot where they are. In this map, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crap. I'm not doing this right. Oh well. The thieves will always find the item if they're left on that spot. The other units have a have a chance equal to their skill plus 1%. So, for instance, she would have a 23% chance. And then drop you so it's preferable to use thieves if possible. Also in this level, you get bonus experience if all the lags survive. Like, a considerable amount if all the lags survive. Clearly that's not going to happen because we just killed them. But you get extra experience for everyone that survives. So if I can get all the items without killing all of them, I will. I don't think it's going to be possible. But I'll try. You go. There. You are gonna go. Not quite far enough, apparently. Like I said, I did pull up a map of the treasures. One of them is. One of them's right there. I'm probably gonna end up wiping out all the enemies, to be 100% honest. Because even if I don't attack them, they're gonna keep charging and attacking me. Yeah, obviously gonna counterattack. So. It is what it is. I actually think there's a way to recruit the boss of this chapter. Not during the chapter, mind you. I mean, obviously, he's the boss, you're going to have to fight him. But, I remember getting that, I remember using that, that band he has that keeps him transformed, and I think that's where I got it from. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, so first of all, you are going to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's whenever you wait on that tile you get it. Since I didn't actually wait. Okay, cool. I wasn't 100% sure I was going to get it, so I didn't actually use the wait command. There's an item there. I'm going to try to have her get. She needs to go up here. Ike was trying to get. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and we're here. Over 2 and up 2. Okay, there's an item there. There's an item here. Which we're, in all honesty, probably not going to find. Or not anytime soon. But it's there. And each person that waits there has a chance to find it, so. Doesn't hurt anything. Marcia too strong. Desert levels are always annoying. Have been since the first Fire Emblem. There's been at least one in all of them. All of them I've played. Actually, I haven't actually finished Three Houses. I beat it. There's 4 different routes you can take, and I've beaten. I can't talk right. There's 4 different routes you can take. I've beaten one of them. But in that one, there was no desert. No desert map in Three Houses so far. So maybe there's just not one. Yeah, we got one. every Fire Emblem game I've played except maybe Three Houses, because I haven't finished it yet. I'm not sure. Has a desert level. I don't see why Three Houses wouldn't have one, but I have not yet played it if it does. Of course you're gonna attack the one that can't attack that. I'm trying really hard to not kill these people. They just keep attacking me. I have not launched one offensive attack this whole chapter. Keep coming at me. So we have found the white gem and the coin. And guard. Okay. Now, let's see. Go here, look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. I can't quite get there, so... There, we found that coin. So let's have him go... I normally have a method to these, but I'm just kind of winging it. I'm trying to remember which ones I found, which ones I haven't. How you're supposed to beat this level without killing anything. I guess maybe you just have everybody unequip their weapons? Hope they don't die. Ooh, that hit hard. I guess I have like 0 defense, so it's not entirely unexpected. So I didn't put him in range of anybody else. Okay. So she's going to get a super secret item that only the lags can get. you get bonus experience for each one that survives. Plus, you get like a lot of bonus experience if they all survive. I sense something. Must be my imagination. A female cat. Splendid. I've not seen your face in these parts before. Ah! Where did you come from? Oh, I see that I've startled you. My apologies. Who are you? If you wish to learn someone's name, isn't it polite to introduce yourself first? Grr. I am Lethe, from Gallia. And I am Stefan. I live here in this desolate wasteland, playing at being a hermit. Is that so? Well, don't let me interrupt your life. Oh no, please don't worry about it. Oh, I won't. And? What? Why are you standing there staring at me? I'm interested in Gallia's beast tribes. Fascinating, really. I have an idea. Can we go somewhere and talk? I don't think so. Why not? My companions and I are in the middle of a battle. I've no time to chit-chat with you. Very well. Then I will help you. And once this battle's finished, you'll have time to converse, yes? I suppose... perhaps? Right, off we go then. What sort of lunatic have I found now? Okay, so Stefan, is the first, and I think only, like, swordmaster you actually get as a swordmaster. And he has the Vague Kati, which is a unique sword forged by a master craftsman. It's powerful, but difficult to wield. It's a pretty decent sword. Nothing like super spectacular, but I mean, it's good. And honestly, the only reason I actually recruited him was because I didn't know if he had anything else, like if he had any other items on him or not, you know? So like, I didn't want to not recruit him and miss out on a cool item. Although I think you might get another occult scroll from him at some point, like in one of the base conversations. I'm not sure though. Oh, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 items left to get. Since we're all kind of converging, it should make it a little easier. But if you see, Ike is getting a little bit under level. Well, not under level, he's max level, but he's getting to be a little bit on the weak side. Of course, he does have like a really weak sword equipped, but I mean like defensively. Which 1, 2, 1, 2, which is definitely not a good thing. But yeah, one of the issues I always have with Ike is the last level that you have him before he promotes. I always have issues with him dying. So yeah, hope that's not going to happen this time. But as you can see, he's kind of on the weak side defensively now already. And we still got a couple chapters to go before he promotes, so here's hoping. As I mentioned earlier, for anybody new to the series, well, I say earlier, it's been several episodes ago, but Fire Emblem is a permadeath game, so if you die, your character stays dead. Oh, that was awesome, first try. Which, in general, just kind of really sucks. But in particular, if the Lord, or in this case just the main character, because he's a ranger, not a Lord. If your main character dies, you just lose. It's game over. I mean, your save doesn't get erased or anything. But say if Nephany here was to die, I would just continue and never be able to use her again. But if Ike dies, you lose. So yeah. I just need him to hold on a little bit longer so he can promote and get back to where he can just... Ike's a freaking wrecking ball, dude. Like, if you get him up to level 20, he could... to level 20 twice. And after he gets his unique weapon, that's another thing about the Fire Emblem games. The lords pretty much always have a unique weapon associated with them. And yeah, if you get Ike to level 20 twice, give him his unique weapon, there's nothing that can stop him. I am going to go ahead and kill these people just because I'm worried about risks. He did take a really hard hit there. I don't want them to gang up on him and die because it looks like if more than one of them hit him, you're with a chance of not surviving. There's only 3 items left to grab. And that level wasn't that great. She got the sword last round. Darn it! There we go. She grabbed the sword last round, so I don't have to stay there anymore. Level up! Okay. I like that she got resistance. She was kind of lacking in that area. We're not going to worry about him because he's human again. And we got the shine. Cool. So now we have... 2 items left. 1 item left. This is going very well. Who do I still have to move? And I'll just have him stay here. We're not actually going to use Stefan. I just got him in case he had any decent items on him aside from the sword. You can get the sword anyway. If you go there, with any character aside from Mordecai and Ludwig, you have a chance to pick up the sword just like the rest of the items. But if you go with one of them, you recruit Stefan instead. And his recruitment is very difficult to find accidentally. It's a little bit famous for being one of those like really hard to get people. Because like I said, you're not going to accidentally recruit him. It's not going to happen. And I've read, I was trying to like research the game a little bit because it's been a while since I played it, like I said, and I was like researching. I read a forum post about Stefan. By the way, he's a pretty good character. Like most people will recommend using him. He's gonna be my like backup. If one of my people dies, I'll probably replace him with him. I'm not a big fan of Swordmasters in this game. Like they've always been a really broken class just overall, but I don't know. I just really don't like him in this game. But yeah. Anyway. So I'll probably use him if somebody dies. But apparently he's like just really hard to recruit. Like I read that post. The person said that his recruitment method is just so complicated that they never got him. And it's really not. It's super straightforward. You go to the very top of the map, move 2 left and 1 down with either Mordecai or Lefty. That's all you got to do. Just go to that one. It's one particular spot, but just go there with either of your lags people, and you'll recruit them automatically. There's nothing to it. Just wanted to say that in case somebody didn't know and was having issues with it. Anyway, my companions and I are not thieves. I'm sure you could not care less though. Bet you I could care. Marcia apparently doesn't. Let's move back over here. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get that demi band from him. get you attack? Apparently you just can't attack through the thingy. She doing 7 damage. Alright, who's... Let Rish try to get it. This episode might actually be under an hour, depending on how much dialogue there is after the level. I think we're already like 9 or 10 hours in, like on the timestamp on the save file. It's freaking ridiculous. No. It's even more ridiculous when you consider their speedrun records like, I think an hour and a half or something. Of course, at least half of that, if not more, has been conversation and preparation. If you just run through the game, it's not nearly as fast. We lose. You're the leader of this band, aren't you? Yes, I am. I'll resist you no further. Take me with you or execute me here. I care not. But my companions, would you let them go? Please? No, I won't allow it. Huh? I won't let you take Miriam. Stay back, little one. You were not supposed to expose. If you want Miriam, you'll have to kill me first. I think it's Miriam. It's not Miriam, but that's what I'm going with. Yes, he is a Birok child. I claimed him when he was little more than an infant. He has nothing to do with us subhumans. Stop lying. I'm here because I want to be. Who's the leader of the Lag's Emancipation Army? I am. You're a big jerk, Miriam, trying to cover for everyone and get yourself killed. I won't allow it. Little one. Hey, I don't care who the real leader is. A Lags who calls himself a subhuman is protecting a kidnapped Birok who claims to lead a Lag's Emancipation Army? Do I have that right? Because if I do, I have absolutely no idea what any of you are talking about. Would someone please tell me what's going on here? Yeah, it's an interesting, really interesting situation we got ourselves in here. Alright, please go over that again. It's been customary throughout Binion's history to keep Lags as slaves. That's right. But that's in the past now. 20 years ago, all slavery was outlawed and all Lags were freed. And as far as the general public is concerned, that's exactly what happened. So there's a portion of society that willingly breaks that law. The commoners obey, but there are still many Lag slaves in the homes of nobles. Miriam and I brought this to the attention of the senators, but they would not listen. That's why we gathered other fighters. We break into the homes where slaves are kept and help them escape. Of course, the nobles can't let this be known publicly, so they brand us thieves and turn us into wanted outlaws. Alright, I think I understand your motives, but you're not going to solve the basic problem this way. We know that, but we can't give up and leave them in chains. We can't and won't. Do you mind if I try to help? Huh? This sort of Birok behavior is something that's been bothering me. I think there may be something I can do. Okay, Ike's trying to help free the slaves. Right on. Then we go to the peaceful music with the sunset. Nessala, stop this foolishness. Where are you taking me? Tell me. It's only a little farther. I'll tell you once we've arrived, just as promised. I left no word with Tyburn. If I had known we were coming this far, I would have left a message. Back to the Serene's forest. We're going there for the first time, but this is Rayson's home. Home of the Herons. Here we are. This is what I wanted to show you. Look below you, Rayson. What do you see? What is this? How is this possible? What happened here? You can't really tell, but it was like horribly burned. Like they just burned the entire forest down, basically. The artwork doesn't really depict that, though. This is Serene's? Is that what you're trying to tell me? This colorless vista, these cracked and withered branches, these lifeless trees. This is my forest? Something. The The ancient tongue. It's been many years since I heard it last. You can still speak it. The voice of the forest is still. Why? How did this? It's been like this since your clan's been gone. The area near the entrance is especially bad. They used fire. Most of the trees are dead. Unforgivable. How? How can they do things like this? Cursed humans! What did this forest do? What did my clan do? Humans hold all lags in contempt, and in the same way, they hold all of nature in contempt as well. They think everything exists for their pleasure and betterment. They're beneath contempt. I don't think I read that right, because that doesn't really make sense. But whatever. Nessla, it appears I've misjudged you. I called you called you a I called you a groveling toady to humans and labeled you a traitor. I was overly harsh. I apologize. I thought that said today and it didn't make any sense. Not to worry. I engage in occasional commerce with humans. That much is true. A more pressing issue is the growing darkness. You can return to Hawkland tomorrow, can you not? I'm certain that some noble has a villa in this area. At this time of year, it's almost certain to be empty. I suggest we borrow it for the evening. You would sleep in a human building? Think about it. Birdfolk like you and I have no night vision whatsoever. If we're discovered by humans, they would surely overwhelm and capture us, right? I see your point. He's just finding out that his ancestral home was horribly burned. Very good. I'll go stumble around until I find something to eat. Please, make yourself comfortable. Nessla! Yes? Thank you for everything you've done. I appreciate it. Don't be ridiculous. We're old friends, are we not? Right you are, old friend. Is everything in place? Yes. That Duke Tanas cannot sit still. He is literally quivering with anticipation. It's not pretty. I bet it isn't. Just make sure the mountain of... that mountain of whatever stays hidden. If Racing catches so much as a glimpse of its bulk, he'll take wing. Understood. Now, time to put on the finishing touches. This, too, I do to raise up Kilvis. Racing, please don't judge me too harshly. That being said, I'm sure you will. Ah, well, such is life. Enjoy your new one, old friend. He sold him out. Yeah. Well, that's it for episode 16. That was the Feral Frontier. I don't know why it's called Feral. I mean, they were all, the ones we talked to were all in control. They were just, I guess because they were cats. I don't know. Anyway, question of the day. I said I had one, but I didn't want to spoil the episode. What is your favorite desert level from Fire Emblem? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? I think the concept's kind of neat. You can find stuff buried in the sand and all, but as a whole, they're just really annoying to me. I've never liked them. It just... Your weaker units are the ones who can actually move, and it puts your front line ahead of your back line. It just jumbles everything up, and I said that backwards. Your back line's ahead of your front line. Anyway, I'm not a big fan overall, but I do think it's a neat idea. It's kind of cool. So yeah, we were 10 hours and 17 minutes in before this episode, so we're about 11 hours into this Let's Play. Look at that. Maybe a little more. Anyway, that's all for this time. Y'all take care of yourselves. I've been Kheran, signing out.